All right, let's go. I think I'm ready. And I'm not entirely ready. Mini Disc, good morning. Thank you for the daily update in Discord. Much appreciated, friend. I appreciate you sharing that, sir. Let's, oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm here. Ignore this. This is inaccurate. I still need to update that one. I always do that one last. It's amazing what a few down days in the market will do to the sentiment. Crazy to me. Man, I'm just like, what the heck? I can't believe my Wednesday morning jazz is still playing. It's got to be ending soon, I would think. I like the shift, which means time for higher. I know that's what I was thinking too. The more people that get bearish, the more bullish I want to get now. It's just like, but the whipsaws are intense, man. Especially on a move down. It's like escalator ride up, elevator shaft ride down. Lots of headlines I was reading about last night, mostly geopolitical. You know, there wasn't much economic news. You did have the UK with their GDP last night. Came out around 2 in the morning. You also had China with their CPI and PPI. UK GDP. And then later today, I think the big one is the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment. I got it right here. But yeah, pretty uneventful night. I didn't see anything that really screamed at me. We had some good earnings yesterday. Where's my super swept. Sorry guys, I'm just looking for something. So I'm just gonna have to use this. I got a smudge on my glasses. I usually have like a little like one of those cleaning, those sham cleaning rags. Let's read up. Let's get my watch list up to date, since that's what we will be focused on today. Yesterday was a busy day. I wound up making, how many trades did I wind up making yesterday? It turned out to be, let's see. $34 trades yesterday. Good morning, Houston. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a great Thursday night. I ate an early dinner and then caught a nice nap on the couch till about midnight. In fact, my girlfriend texted me and I got a big screen in the living room. People tell me it could be bigger, but I mean, it's a decent size. It's like 47. It's like a 47 inch. It's big enough. I mean, it's not giant. Like I used to have a 70 inch DLP. That was the last of the old big screens before the new flat screens came out. I do not watch TV. I'd rather listen to something like a podcast, to be honest. And that's what I did. I was listening to Macro Voices last night. They had one of my favorite guys on, Jeffrey Snyder, Mr. Eurodollar University himself. And so I was just listening to that. But honestly, I probably only remember the first 5 minutes of it because I was out. As soon as I ate a little dinner. TV will rot your brain, man. It is a nice escape, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, when people do need to escape, like watch their stories, as my grandfather used to say, watch my stories. But yeah, I mean, I just to me, it's time I could be doing more productive things. So now if there was like a documentary on about Enron or Bernie Madoff, American Greed, I could probably watch some of that, but I just got other things I want to watch or listen to before I sit down and watch something on TV. All right. What else? I was working on my watch list. So yesterday after the bell, PayPal reported, Coursera reported, and Expedia reported. I think Eventbrite reported as well. As did Lyft. I think someone mentioned Lyft reported. I don't own any Lyft. I have a hard time getting behind the Ubers and the Lyfts, to be honest with you. I don't really have a lot going today. No earnings prior to the bell, at least none that I were watching. And on Monday, we don't have any earnings before the bell. We just have some dividends. We do have earnings after the bell. I do have iRobot down for earnings on Monday after the close. So that could be interesting. They've really been taking it on the chin. But like I was saying, ConocoPhillips has a dividend. Got to own it by the end of the day today. And ExxonMobil both have a dividend payout. We'll leave iRobot off the list until Monday. That's done. Appropriately change my dates. Yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. And for trading purposes, tomorrow is Monday, February, what is it? 11th, 12th, 13th. Getting into the danger zone. I like the week before President's Day, all the way up until, I don't know, the end of the month. It's like the danger zone for getting really bad storms in Maryland. Like all the really bad storms, like snowstorms, I remember growing up as a kid. Like, and even as an adult, I've been an adult longer than I've been a kid now. Have happened during this time of the year. So, I get a little excited. Let's move this back over to here. That's the watch list for today. If anybody wants to play along, right here. Do you have an iRobot in real life? No. No, I only am in iRobot because I got some for free. As soon as I can dump it, I probably will. But all right. What else we got? Markets were moving lower. They're kind of picking it back up again now. Be curious to see what they do here at the open. Of course, I'm short, not as short as I was end of last week, but I'm still short. And now with a VIX read over 20 again, I have to decide. I hate these whipsaws. Back and forth. My gut still says we're going lower. But it doesn't matter what I think. All that matters is what is. And so this is just a very difficult time. Right? Half of my, indicators say go long. Other half of my indicators say go short. And I'm just like, oh. It's like, what do I do here? They're just flipping back and forth and annoying me. That still works. Let's take a look at what we had, what gave us earnings. I got 8:30. I don't think there was any economic data coming out at 8:30 today. I can double check it here. Like I said, you have GDP come out for Great Britain. Let's see, construction, things came in a little bit better than they thought it was going to be over in Great Britain. So, you see some of this data that's starting to come out has me feeling like it's not going to be as bad as everybody thinks. But then there's like other data that's coming out. Hopefully, let's see what we still got a whole freaking month too. Not a month, but at least 3 weeks? 21, about 3 weeks until we get ISM and PMIs. I mean, I think we get some preliminary reads. China's CPI, by the way, last night up a little. Nothing too bad, though. I mean, generally, export economies like that, you know, they can run a little hotter. It's not as big of a deal. PPI came in really, you know, much worse than expected. Like, I mean, in some ways, these low reads out of China last night point to more, you know, disinflation, maybe even outright deflation. Like I said, UK had their GDP come out for the month of December. Came in worse than expected year over year. Quarter over quarter came in as expected and actually in line. And in some respects, I mean, anything in line I think is good at this point. We would still have the EU Leaders Summit going on. That has the potential to give us headlines. And then, like I said, we've got Michigan consumer sentiment coming out here at 10 o'clock. And we've got, I think we got a couple central bankers speaking, including Waller for us. So that could move markets as well. Let's quickly go through and see. Take a look at what happened last night as far as after earnings. We had PayPal with earnings. Jay, as you can see on the screen over there in the upper right, I bought some PayPal when it went lower after they reported. Immediately, like when they reported lower, it immediately shot down. I bought some, then it shot up and I sold it. And then it came back down and I bought it again. So net, I'm up 1 share of PayPal and lowered my cost basis a little bit. Between the profit and the buying 2 shares at a lower price and selling at a higher price, I probably moved my cost basis down by a few dollars maybe. That was nice. PayPal kind of sitting here at where it closed. Girlfriend's gone now. Are you sad? Are you sad that you're alone now? Or are you happy? You're happy that she's gone? I mean, it is nice to, like, you know, have your time. Does she beat you up, Houston, and be like, why don't you have a job? Or anything like that? Or is she cool? She gets pissed sometimes. Do you tell her you're working? You tell her that you're working the best way, and that is you're fulfilling needs as they come up in your life. All right. You tell her I'm unemployed? Well, Jay's unemployed. Why can't I be? All right. 8:30. What else? Who else had earnings? I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted here. Hey, Holmes. Good morning to you. We also had, after the bell, we also had Coursera How are they doing? I mean, not a lot of volume traded after hours. They're down, they're up. They didn't have a great day yesterday. I think I bought some. Did I buy some Coursera? Let's see. Good morning, NW Tax Man. Did I don't, you see how I don't have a alert for it? That tells me that I bought some and forgot to set the next alert. So I'm going to double check that now. I bought some on the 27th for $15.70. That's the last. I sold some for $15.70 on January 27th. That's the last transaction I have for Coursera. Way to go, Jay. Way to go. So let's set alerts. Let's see where I was supposed to buy some. I was supposed to buy some at $14.67. Oh, you know what? I remember what happened. I got the ding for this thing late yesterday afternoon. And I was like, it's too late. Here it is. It's too late for me to do anything now. So we'll set the alert again. What's the price right now? $14.13. So I'll get another ding just in case I forget between now and then. At or above. Let's do at or below. There we go. That's what happened. So depending on where we are when we open up here, I might be buying some more Coursera. Look at how close it came to hit my price on the way up. They're like, whoa, Jay's got an alert set here. We need to start selling it down. Did we even hit it? What day is this? Oh, this is the day before. Look at that thing. What was the high? What was the high there? 1673. It touched it. And then it pulled back. It's like, this will piss Jay off. We'll touch his alert and then we'll pull back. I bought too much of Lyft. Oh man. Trying to catch a falling knife. Well, I guess if you're a long-term believer in it. The news I heard on Lyft was that something about insurance premiums increased or something. And rather than passing along those price increases to customers, they've decided to eat the cost, which is like really going to eat into their income. Or not their income, but their profits. So which could allow them to gain market share, right? If they're cheaper than a competitor, everybody's going to be like, why do you use Uber? They're so expensive. You should use Lyft. It's like at least $1 cheaper per ride. Everybody's going to be like, $1? Sounds good. Me personally, I have a hard time. I have a hard time believing in those ride sharing services just in general. Like I can't. Like I just it's like it's basically just bougie taxi. This is Jay. Hello? 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 Is you broke up. What is what are you asking for money for? What? Probably not. What is the name of your company again? National Police and Troop. You got Trooper Association. I already donate to the local police. So probably no, but thanks for reaching out to me, and best of luck to you guys. I'm already helping the officers, and I don't know much about a national organization, so I need to, you know, doesn't even look like you're a charitable organization. So I'm having a hard time believing that you guys are even legitimate. But thank you for calling. Bye now. They're affiliated with a political action committee. Gotta watch those charitable donations, boys. That's pretty fucked up that you're a PAC and you're... You're basically saying that you support troops, but really you're just a PAC. You probably missed on some sweet bumper sticker, yeah. Oh well. Gotta watch those charities, boys. Usually if I'm not at a computer either, I'll just be like, can you send me some more information on your charitable organization? Click. All right. Coursera. Last but not least, Expedia. They had earnings after the bell. After initially sinking, they're moving higher. Here I was hoping I was going to get some a little cheaper. Instead, we're right back into the range. I was polite about it. I mean, I'm still feeling pretty good. Let's see how these markets doing. We can check the temperature later today. I'm still in a good mood. Listen, I find that in time, there will be times in your life where you will have to be polite even though you don't want to be. And so I just use it as, I don't know, target practice. smoothing the stone over, I guess. I don't know. Alrighty. Who's ready for some trading action? How about if I set timeout and just add every minute? Every minute do I add one? Every 60 seconds, every 2 minutes? All right, let me. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Daytime. So we're just getting ready for the market open. I'm here hanging out. You know what I need to do though? There's just so much shit to do all the time, every day. So is the recession back on now? Like, am I supposed to be on recession watch again? Or is it not all-time highs anymore? Someone was talking about, I wanted to listen to it. Someone was talking about, there's like this bull bear. Bull bear ratio. The bull bear spread is a market sentiment indicator published weekly by the financial data provider Investors Intelligence. Investors Intelligence, bulls and bears, positive 1.89. Anyway, I was listening to somebody talk about this boar bull bear ratio. If anybody's interested, and this is what I'm looking at. We are crossing above that zero, or that, 52-week moving average. I just feel like you're kind of like in that wait and see mode. So what is it? Bullish? Bearish? Take a guess. I don't know. I was just curious. Back, I got sausage and egg biscuits. Very nice, man. You can talk my ears off. I'm just, it's just, imagine you're talking to everybody, not just me. I need to get like a cool bot in here, just like saying random stuff. Like, what's everybody doing? what's everybody trading? You know, and then like pick random stock, like maybe like create like a scanner and like pick random stock symbol from scanner. Very nice. What's everybody eating this morning? I'm going to skip eating this morning. I broke my rule and had something rich in carbohydrates late last night. Not late, but like, I don't know, maybe around 6:30. Passed out on the couch till midnight. And so I think you know, I should have eaten it way earlier. I know I did break my rule. Hey man, I was celebrating my my big win in PayPal. Very nice. Work hard, play hard. I'm talking to one of my old bosses that You have some intel? Let's see. Good morning to you, Time Killer. Thanks for stopping by. We don't speak much, sadly. Is it the funware? Working in a startup. Sim paper trading while learning. Do your own diligence. Do not rely on others' mods to create exit trade. Use the alerts and tech analysis to determine if you want in or not. Hill Street Biopharma says lung cancer. Combination therapy showed greater tumor repression in clinical study. It's like, it's all just PR, man. It's all just PR. How do we pump our stock so that our investors stay invested? All right, give me a hot second, guys. I'm going to run to the bathroom here real quick. We'll keep an eye. Futures are up. I guess I should throw up Bitcoin and Ethereum. They didn't have a great night. I mean, they've sort of stabilized a bit here, but still it wasn't great. There's this Lujdor stopped by yesterday and alluded to it. There's this effort, it seems, that they're trying to figure out how to end staking, which is basically the backbone of proof of stake crypto models. So it's kind of funny, but good. It's definitely a good opportunity to get in if you believe long term in the in what crypto offers. I do. You know, I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are your It's a slow grind. Lots of people out there trying to become rich, day trading. But honestly, slow and steady is the better route, is the better way to go. What's staking? Staking is basically when you it's proof of stake model basically is a way to validate, verify that transactions on the chain, on the blockchain, are valid. And in order to do this, as I understand it, you have to kind of like reserve some coins on the chain. I'm probably doing a horrible job of explaining it. You could probably get some better explanation on the interwebs. But anyway, the benefit or the lure of staking is that if someone is using, you know, crypto to stake, they're paying a fee, and the person that has committed their Ethereum or whatever coin slash token that they're staking, once they commit to staking it, they get like a portion of that fee. Lift guidance, rising yields weigh on U.S. equity. So, I mean, it's basically just like earning an interest rate on your crypto. But because you're earning an interest rate on your crypto, now federal regulators believe that that qualifies it as a security, a regulated security of some sort. And a lot of companies that are, you know, offering staking rewards aren't regulated. And so the SEC is kind of coming through and being like, you can't do this unless you do this, this, and this. And a lot of companies don't want to do all that other stuff. And so their solution is to pool staking. So that's kind of dragging, you know, crypto down. I don't know why it's affecting Bitcoin as much, because there is no concept of staking in Bitcoin. It's still proof of work. I know, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm getting uncomfortable here. I'll be right back. Where's my phone? Oh, here it is. I need to charge my phone. All right. Whew, it's a little chilly. Should turn up the heat. Gap up. They're gapping up Houston on news that Russia is cutting oil. By the way, they came out last night. Like I read like mini disc. I have a few sources that I go to just kind of get caught up on the news for the morning. News Squawk. has kind of like a morning wrap up. It's usually posted on you can subscribe to it, by the way. They're gonna hit you up to subscribe to all their other services. But that's where I like to go just to kind of go to get my morning update. Like I said, WTI and Brent are moving higher. On the announcement that Russia is going to cut oil by about 500,000 barrels per day in March, which is, obviously supply shock. That's going to increase prices, but honestly, I think if you're paying attention to supply and demand and inventory builds, those come out weekly. Inventories are building pretty rapidly, and sometimes that's an early indicator that, companies are not spending as much money like on oil or gasoline because they're not transporting as many goods. Ford had a dividend, Holmes. That might be why the percentages look off. It could be. For sure. I don't think any oil companies have earnings? Cold. Well, I need to get my winter jacket on. Let's go, baby. My indoor jacket, as I like to call it. I would say if an oil company had earnings, I don't think any oil companies had earnings. Could be wrong, though. What else here? European Borises. How about European markets are under pressure? Euro stock 50 down 1.2% in a continuation of APAC US trade that was exacerbated by the latest geopolitical developments regarding Romanian airspace. What's all that about? Romanian airspace sounds serious. Speaking of serious, I haven't tweeted out that JayJared is live. JayJared is live. Recession back on? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Who am I going to shout out today? YouTube. Let's shout out YouTube today. Did I spell that right? Let's see. All right. Then I can like it here. I can like it here. About. I think we're still in one. Well, according to the Bureau of Economic Analysis, we're not in it yet, but with the state of data and politics these days, it's hard to know if you're getting an honest assessment of things. I will say that. I will say that. It's hard. It's like, what do you do? Houston checking in on the live stream. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, sir. Hanging out on the YouTubes. Anybody else who'd love to patronize me over on the YouTube side? Do the.
Make sure you head on over to YouTube. Smash that like button, hit subscribe. Help me out a lot. Thank you.
That's right, baby. That's right. I'm one misstep away from being demonetized. I gotta watch what I say now. Houston, I'm hoping I get to play some Apple and some Ford. They both had a dividend today. And I'm hoping they move down. We had earnings from PayPal, Coursera, and Expedia. If those guys move, I'll be ready to buy some more there as well. Other than that, I'm going to let the alerts come to me. Right? What's my next alert for Ford? $12.41. $12.41 is where I get to buy some Ford. Hey, Cricopaz. Good morning to you, sir. Thanks for stopping by. Or I think isn't it afternoon for you? You're over in Europe, right? Bolivia. I've got Bolivia down. Trading stocks in Bolivia and living the dream. Unless you're just, international man of mystery and just jet setting wherever. It's 10:20 a.m. in Bolivia. Why do I think Bolivia is further away? I guess it's not. You're 1 hour ahead of us, huh? What did that put you in? South America? Central America? I have no idea where Bolivia is. I'm sorry. My ignorance. Bolivia. Oh, yeah. That's weird that it's 10:30 there. But no, actually it's not. I keep forgetting that most of South America, usually when people think of South America, or at least when I do, I think of it being directly south of the United States. Right? But it's actually northeast. Or I'm sorry, southeast of the United States. So, hope the, hello from Germany. Look at this. We are international here. You're buy Ford at $1. There you go. Good luck. I like buying stocks like that are like below $10 like Ford, because I can easily, even buying dollar here or there, I can easily accumulate shares. Right? And they move down here at these levels, so like you could do a good job acquire. I mean, even if you spend $5 a trade on like a partial shares trading platform like Robinhood, you can acquire shares pretty quickly. I do own some Ford, and I appreciated the dividend. Is that an accurate dividend? Was that a special dividend, or did they just decide to raise their dividend by, what is that, 5x? Is that a one-time thing? Holy moly. Holy moly. Oh, what the heck? I get to buy more at 1241 if we get down that low. But it's already ramping up. Someone give me the skinny on that dividend. Is it 15 cents regular and a 65-cent special? Very nice. Who knows? I'll take it though. Special dividend, I think they should be paying down debt and stuff. Then again, well, they're probably like, we don't need to pay down debt. As soon as the shit hits the fan, the US government's going to come riding to the rescue. They'll hose a bunch of people, especially those awful unions. But they don't care. Right? Same as it always is. And then the unions, and then like magicians. Then like magicians, like all the union people are like, it had to happen, and we support them. Just like, who is performing that magic trick? So, yeah, I honestly think that, what do they call that? Moral hazard? You know, you kind of know that the government's going to backstop you no matter how bad you're running things. Does the government still have preferred shares? Does the government still own preferred shares in like Ford and the other automakers? Or did they already get rid of them? If there's anything I like more, if there's anything I love more than anything else, it's hope. Hope. I love watching hope crush people. So I hope for XNXX, keep hope alive. Five minutes to go. I own some Toyota as well. 5 minutes to go until we open up here. Let's see what markets do. Are we going to fill the gap today? It's within reach. It's only a third of a point, or it's only a third of a percent away. NASDAQ's leading the way down, but honestly, NASDAQ was leading the way up, so I'm okay with that. How are interest rates doing today? Long end is selling off. Short end's catching a bid. But not by much. I mean, honestly, you're just, you got a long way to go. A long end. You don't hope? Well, you just said you'll buy it at $1. Your FBuy should be filled at 5:30. Oh, I didn't have it. I didn't have it in as a limit order. I trade fractional shares in that guy. So I don't execute. I don't know of any platform that executes partials for limit orders. I'm getting to the point though where I can probably move forward to my regular trading account. I think I have enough shares. Two minutes to go. I have like 10 alarms that go off at 9:28. And one of them is connected to my Pandora, or connected via Bluetooth to my speakers down here. And so it sounds really loud. All right, let me go in. Let me go. Actually, I can close this down. All right. See if that frees up some resources here. Good luck, Cricopaz, as well. Enjoy the day in Bolivia. I imagine lush, tropical, green things with amazing views and gorgeous weather. Again, my ignorance precedes me. What else we got here? All right, we're good. Let's set them up. Nice gap down. Let's see if we can fill it here, boys. Airbnb. Got an alert for Airbnb moving lower. WTF. That seems a little excessive. All right, let's start with Airbnb. Or actually, let me check out some of these. Warner Brothers, Discovery. Bought some WBD there. I'm going to buy some Disney here. Maybe some Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. Ugh. I think I'll wait on Cracker Barrel. All right, markets just kind of hang. I do have an order in there for resetting the alert for Cracker Barrel. I did put in an order to buy some Disney. I own a lot of inventory down in Cracker Barrel down here, so I'm not in a hurry to continue to add to this position at these levels. So, CRSR. I don't own any CRSR. Buy Max Payne 409 today. I love that. Max Payne stuff. Max Payne, call walls, put walls. Hilarious. All right, let's get back to before. Airbnb. Airbnb. Was moving lower. It looks like it's moving higher now, though, so we'll catch that next time. Actually, it's still low enough. Let's buy some Airbnb here. It's basically just 5% below where I sold it. Or hold on a second here. What? Below 114. I need to check Airbnb. It might be time to actually sell some. Well, it was time to sell some, and because I was a dumbass, I set the alert wrong. Oh, Jay, you were killing me, man. You're killing me. A Disney order just filled. All right, so we're going to reset that alert for above. That's where I was supposed to sell it, believe it or not. I should buy some just out of spite because I'm a knucklehead. Wait. I am going to buy some, actually. Bought some at 112.98. Citigroup moving lower. Actually, why do I keep sliding over there? I can do it here, Jay. You're killing me, man. Alert was for 49.51. I'm going to buy a piece here at 49.50. I bought a piece of Disney, like I said. Let's go back to the alerts. Set up messages, pop this out. So I can get the big list right in front of me. Beautiful. All right, we took care of Airbnb and WBD. BP hitting a new high. That's nice. Good morning, the mole. Just kind of going through the motions here. Airbnb hitting a new all-time high, and then for a hot second was trading above where I need to sell some. Right? So we'll put in an order to sell some BP here at 40.60. We get up that high. If not, we'll just reset the alert. Or actually, the alert hasn't even gone off. Sell a piece at 40.60. We'll get it in there. Honest, moving lower. F that stock. BP Expedia. I did get the alert for Expedia. Internals, not looking great. Expedia at 112.15, moving sharply lower. So we'll buy some of that. We'll get caught up here and then start setting some alerts. Disney, we already set the new alert for that. DraftKings moving lower. DKNG. Was below 1636. That is 5% below where I last sold it on February the 2nd. So we'll buy it back here. That's DraftKings. Roblox moving lower. Roblox is 5% below where I last bought some on the 3rd. It's moving higher now, though. Did I miss it? 36.09. Is there still time to buy some Roblox? Come on. Yeah, there's still time. If freaking Robinhood would load fast enough. Buying a little Roblox here at 35.75. Just got an alert for FCX. FCX is one of my major holdings, so I think I'm going to buy some here. Hold on a second here. I'm going to buy a piece of FCX here at 42. I'm going to put it. Holy crap. Market's moving lower. Buy a piece of FCX. Tesla moving lower. Remix moving lower. Let me get Remix first. That's a bigger position for me. Shut up. Buy some Remix at 89.35. Of course. Bought some Remix here. ExxonMobil moving higher. I don't think it's time to sell some of that. I think that's only the first piece I bought after a move higher. I bought some on a pullback. I don't think I bought more than one piece on a pullback, but I am going to check. Well, let's see. Nope, I didn't. I only bought one piece on a pullback, so I'm not selling till 5% above 114.64. But ExxonMobil moving higher. Nice to see. Let's get back to the alerts. DraftKings, Roblox, Coursera was moving lower. How's it look now? Moving much lower. We'll buy some Coursera here. ExxonMobil hitting new all-time highs. Is that alert for Coursera? I don't have any notes for that buy in Coursera. $15.70. Yeah, we're gonna buy a little Coursera here. All right. Target was moving lower this morning. Let's take a look at that here right quick. $169.06 was my alert. I sold, what is this? I sold some on the 3rd. We're at 169.22 now. Let's see if we come lower here. Market internals. All right, I'm going to buy some some target here because it's coming low. Bought a piece at 169.15. Let me also check out when was the last time I bought some target in my other account. Bought some for 171.12. I bought that yesterday, so I'm just going to mark that up now because I never set the alerts. We'll go through yesterday's buys and sells on stash as soon as I get caught up here. FUBO was moving lower. FUBO, you're such a garbage stock. Why do I waste my time with you? Shit. Are you going out of business, FUBO? Because if you are, just do it already. Just end the pain. End the cycle of pain and suffering. Qualcomm was moving lower. That's a nice one to pick up. I definitely should have prioritized Qualcomm over stock. Qualcomm, I definitely should have prioritized Qualcomm over FUBO. I see Qualcomm giving me the look now, saying, really? FUBO over me? I thought you liked prime rib. I thought you liked filet mignon, not ground beef. I'll be like, baby, come on. It's not like that. You know that. You know it's not like that, baby. Amazon moving higher now. I did get a ding for it lower. Stock. Well, someone's got to make it look alive in here, Houston. You're failing. How do you like that for a joke? I'm joking for real too, man. But I can joke with the best of them, buddy. Amazon, let's take a look at the Amazon. Amazon moving higher. After teasing me to sell some. All right, I'm going to reset the alert for Amazon because that thing looks like it wants to moon. And markets kind of peaking a little bit above that initial spike and that second 5-minute bar if you're playing along at home. Performance problems, yeah, I would say so. But what are you going to tell me? Like, if I called up Thinkorswim, they would be like, have you tried restarting your system? I've been like, you know how long it's been since I've restarted my laptop? And then they would be like, well, that's probably the problem. How long has it been since I've restarted this laptop? It's been a while. Oh my God. It's been 41 days since I restarted this laptop. I think that's going to be tops on the list of things to do this weekend. It's not fine for a Windows machine. I mean, if it was a Linux, if this was a Linux server, I would be like, yeah, no big deal. But it's not. $102.94. I feel like that's what you got an alert for, dude. Right? Yeah. 97.27. All right, let's reset the alert for Amazon. Honest. Can't even believe I'm gonna look at Honest here. Oh, Tesla. I'm gonna look at Tesla first. I got an alert for Tesla. Moving lower. Below 259. I'm going to buy a piece of Tesla here. It's just 5% below where I bought it last. Hopefully it pulls back here a little. That's why I sell it on the way up. So pretty much figuring it's going to pull back. FCX, BX. I got an alert for BX. Let's see if that's still valid. Stock BX. It doesn't look like it is. BX is back, bounce back. So let's see if it moves back lower again. Markets are just kind of chopping around here. I've got the quad up on another screen. You can't see it. But as you can see, breadth kind of moving down, starting to go a little sideways here, but AD line moving sideways. Ticks look pretty awful. I would say path of least resistance is lower. TDOC was moving lower earlier. Stock TDOC. $29.86. Try putting in an order for TDOC here. I feel like markets want to head lower. Maybe if I put some buys in, hoping that markets go lower, they surprise me to the upside which is also a good thing. I love playing both sides of the market. Like, honestly, I don't care if they go up or they go down. It's like a great feeling. I tell people this all the time. It really takes the anxiety out of trading, which is ultimately the goal. I just want to stay mechanical and print money. While everybody tells me what they think the markets are going to do. I'm going to be like, that sounds great. This guy says it's going up. I'm like, that's great. This guy says it's going down. I'm like, that's great. Good luck in your trade. And here Jay Jared sits, not giving two shits. Thanks, weatherman sort of guy. Appreciate you weighing in. Hey, Popkin. All right. I think I'm caught up. Oh, no, I got honest. I got to look at honest. Oh, honestly. What a garbage stock. I'll buy some. All right. All right. I think I'm caught up on the buys and sells. Like I've got to have a few stocks in the garbage that I'm trading the Jay Jared way so that I can illustrate to people that even trading lousy companies or companies that you feel like are going to zero, you can still make money, maybe even, save your initial capital, let a little ride. That's really the goal there. I honestly wouldn't own any of these companies if somebody hadn't given me some of it for free. Honestly, it's just like, I feel like they want to push lower, boys. But there is some buying support here. So it might just be another slow grind lower. Here's another one. Figs. Yeah. Nope, there's Amazon poking me again. All right, I'll buy some figs here. And then I'll buy some Amazon. Just because I'm tired of setting the alert and it keep touching it. I feel like another reason why I like owning a lot of stocks, right, is because it's just a way for me to gauge how healthy, the internals are compared to like the SPY read, right? If SPY's moving higher, but I'm getting a bunch of dings for stocks moving lower, I'm like, how healthy is it really? How healthy is the rally? If there isn't participation across, you know, the broader markets, then that to me tells me that people are reducing risk. I bought some bros here. I got an alert for MicroStrategy. I'll take a look at that. I got a lot of alerts to set. I think I'm probably approaching 20 trades already today. Fuck this noise. Stock, MicroStrategy. I really need to reboot this laptop. I just watched your clip. That's the Jay Jared way. Come on, MicroStrategy. You dinged me at 243.19. Get down there already. Microchip moving lower. Let's buy some of that. Market's taking a new leg down. Of course they are. I bought a little microchip here. I'll buy a little implied materials here. The way the markets are, it's like we're just like in the zone where a lot of the stocks I own are like in the buy zone. So as soon as I get through this, how's MicroStrategy doing? Oh yeah, MicroStrategy just dumped again. Yeah, they're coming in, man. They're dumping today. I feel like the moves down are hard. That's a shitty fill. Applied materials. Nope, it's not time to buy applied materials yet. If anything, applied materials is bouncing back nicely. Stock, applied materials. All right, I'll wait for applied materials to come back down. Just kind of keep it on the screen here for the time being. I feel like every time it looks like markets might be stabilizing, someone pushes lower again. So some money is taking profits and or shorting. It feels heavy to me. It's actually felt heavy all week, honestly. I mean, I don't see, and I'm evaluating if it's time to roll I'm short a SPY call with a 333 strike price. It expires next week. Its delta is starting to touch 1. So I'm probably going to close it today or roll it out a month. I feel like the price levels is just technical though. Like and I don't really care. You know me, I don't really care much about the technicals. Like, cause in the long run, like when it's time to sell, or like the institutional money, like the big money, I shouldn't even call it institutional money, but big money, they don't fucking care about price levels. They don't. When they're economists and their quant guys or whoever tells them it's time to sell, they sell. They're not like, well, you know, this price level. Now, if stocks are reacting to price levels, that to me is just short-term traders, technical traders, kind of like running the show. But when I see things like cumulative ticks moving lower every day, right? Or not moving higher. Like, to me, something underlying is occurring. Something fundamentally underneath the TA is shifting. And that's what you want to get out in front of. 693. I'm going to put in an order to buy some ETH here at 693 if I can get it. You think it can be a both? And while we are slowly going trend down this week, maybe. I don't think it can be both, because when the sellers come, levels don't hold. It's just the way it is. I see it all the time. Big money doesn't, you know, isn't trading like every day, like watching technical levels. They're either accumulating or they're distributing. I like that. Little money plays while big money stays. I mean, and the big money, it's more a function of alternatives, right? Where are there better alternatives for the money? All right, getting a little pop here. It looks like we're going to fill the gap. Thank you. Damn, that gate. It doesn't, if the gap doesn't fill. I chased him away. I still see him hanging out everywhere. I chased him away. He didn't like people disagreeing with his put together argument. I will say that when it comes to arguing things, he makes a compelling argument. He's just not seeing the big picture. I don't want to say he was wrong, but yeah. He's wrong. And he's probably going to lose a lot. Not only is he going to lose a lot of money thinking that he's with him being wrong like that, but he's going to think about how I was right and how he didn't listen, which is just going to add salt to the wounds. That's the worst part. Right? Is that I just have that way of sticking with people. Maybe it's my devilish charm. Maybe it's my good looks. Yeah, you need to be like, I need, like, there's this quote that I used to have written down here somewhere from my How to Win Friends and Influence People book. And it was something like, let's assume you're right here for a second. Have you thought about this? Have you thought about this, though? Like, that's the diplomatic way of doing it. And I don't know what it is. I just don't like being diplomatic. It's like, I don't think people are here. Well, maybe they are. I mean, I see other streamers, they're very diplomatic. And like, I think they roll with the punches a lot better than me. All right, things have settled down here a little. I agree with you, Jay. This world has become duped. I agree too. And then like bad ideas, you know, aren't rightfully shot down. Like we care more about feelings than about actually making sense of things. And then, you know, I don't know. It's like it's definitely a problem, and I don't know. It's my nature not to kind of cater to it, but at the same time, to be successful, I think as a streamer, like you got to be likable, and my positions and how I argue them don't make me very likable sometimes. But I could do a better job, guys. I'd be lying here if I sat here and said that I wish I was more diplomatic. So anyway, all right, let's get through these buys and sells that I made today. While I'm doing it, I will update the watch list. Node +5, -5. 14, 12, 202, 302, 10. All right, I'm gonna go. Markets moving higher here, as you can see. We're getting a little bit of a push higher now. Like, definitely a little bit of a momentum swing. I just sold a piece of BP at 40.60. Crude oil's moving higher. I just sold some BP. Market's moving higher. VIX is still elevated. Ugh. I can be empathetic. I can be. What's like being? I heard a song the other day and it said, Do you remember what that song was? I like those lyrics. I want to listen to it. Let's see. I'm going to Google it. I put it in Google. I put it in Google, and the first link that came up was toxic people, how to identify them. I kid you not. 12 things they do and how to deal with them. Nemo flows. Nemo flow. I could have done that from here. Let's take a look at Microsoft here. Microsoft bouncing. I was supposed to buy some at 260.78, but as you can see, we recovered before I had a chance to. So that's good, but nah, they still got a ways to go. These moves are kid moves. You gotta bang it. Nemo Flow. I don't think Bing's gonna have Nemo Flow on their in their search database either. Just a hunch. Nemo Flow. Nemo Flow. Oh yeah, there he is. Musical artist. Rapper, creator. Nemo Flow's beats is hard. Is Nemo Flow a dude or a chick? Oh my God, all this guy's doing is yelling. He's a young guy with long hair. Floppy Jimmy was watching him last night. That's where I saw it. Floppy Jimmy. I would be like, dude, relax. You're not gonna. I don't think your career is gonna last long if you keep going this hard. And it's all about longevity. You gotta rest. It's like pitchers in the major leagues. You gotta rest every 4 or 5 days so you can keep it going. Oh my goodness. All right. Back to WBD. Like I said, I bought some this morning. Oh, it's not going to work. Ooh, that broke something, I think. That's interesting. Oh shit, did I break it on this side too? Oh man, oh man. I did. I'm gonna have to fix that. Fix that right now, I think. Let me try something here. All right, let's try this. Nice. All right. What the heck's going on now? Oh shit. Does not equal a string. What is it a type of? Does not equal a string. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right, let's try here. Let's try this now. Stock WBD. I got. All right, now we're back. But if I do this, it'll tell me. It's set a default. You see what I did there? Stock 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, man. All right. I need to fix that too. All right. So I bought some WBD here this morning. Sorry about that. It was 5% below where I last sold it. So I picked up a little piece at $14.12. I bought some Disney. I just got to get used to this flow. Bought some Disney here at 109.14. It's actually trading lower than that, but let's see here. Let's see here. Shit. Output. There we go. So let's set some alerts. Word. All right, so we will set alerts here. We'll look to sell, or we'll get a note when it's time to sell some Disney at 114.60, and we'll buy some more at 103.60 or 103.68. 114.60 is where I evaluate my next sell. You know what? I don't need to evaluate my next sell at 114.60. I need to cut back on the noise. Next piece I sell is at 119.21. Actually, it's not. That's an old alert. $120.65. That's 5% above where I last sold it. Initial balance time. Let's do it here real quick. Initial balance is your first hour of trading. What the hell am I doing? And where your shorter time frame traders like to set up for the day. So we'll watch this box and see if we break out. Any breakout outside of that box may and probably will bring in other time frame buyers and sellers. Market's still going kind of sideways. That pop-up higher was promising, but now we've stalled out. So who's going to make the next move? Internals still all seem to be indicating path of least resistance is to the negative. I've got breadth below the zero line. I've got AD line below the zero line. And I've got ticks, cumulative ticks, also below the zero. So I'm going to need a little bit more push from the bulls to kind of switch the trade to the other side. let's go back to the left here and look at the Citigroup. Bought some Citigroup today. It was 5% below where I last sold some. So I picked up a piece at 49.46. We'll evaluate. We'll buy some more at 46.98 potentially. And we'll evaluate when it's time to sell some. Actually, we're not. Because this is the first buy after a sell. So 54.73 remains the next sell price. Profit taking. I do like it. What about marking down risk? How's it going, Jay? Any big sells today? I sold some BP. That's the only thing I've sold so far. Everything else has been buys. ExxonMobil hit a new all-time high, but it didn't go high enough for me to sell some. I Googled how to answer a question about stocks and sound really smart. Stocks are down on profit taking. All right, so let me mark C up. I bought some C there. I bought some FCX. So we'll mark that up next. We bought some at 41.98. We'll evaluate when we're selling some. This is the second time I bought FCX on this move down. So we'll evaluate when we're buying some or when we're selling some at 44.08. And we'll look to buy some more at 39.88. FCX is one of the larger positions in my portfolio. I scale in and out of this thing and sell covered calls. And or, you know, sell puts when I'm wheeling it. It's just the position's that large. Cost basis is near zero. It's all profit in my FCX. Last but not least, in the main account, I sold some BP. BP hitting new multi-year highs here. Really been a monster since earnings. I think earlier this week. Yeah, BP had earnings on Tuesday morning. And it's just been freaking on fire ever since. So we'll set an alert to sell some more at 42.63. I've got inventory. And we'll buy it back at 38.57. Do I buy indexes? I buy ETFs that mimic indexes. SPY, my portfolio is built around a core position in SPY, which is about, I don't know, 20 to 30% of my portfolio. So I don't know if that's what you mean by indexes. I don't really think, I don't know any other way to buy indexes other than to buy ETFs in those indexes. But I own Qs, I own the RUT. Like the goal was always to accumulate RUT, Qs, SPY, and TLT. All right, I use a simple buy when it's 5% down, sell when it's 5% up formula, and just keep rolling those profits into accumulating more shares in those positions. And then when I get enough, I sell covered calls against them. But that's longer term. That's a longer term strategy. It's a much longer term strategy. All right. So BP, I can mark that down. That has been, I think, my only sell today. Let's go to, I wasn't as busy on Robinhood, so let's take a look at what I can mark up there. I bought some Airbnb earlier. I picked up a piece at 112.98. Did I already set the alerts for this? No. What is 114? Oh, I know why. I know why. It's because I was supposed to sell at 114.29. So I'm going to update this alert. At 114.29, I'll do some math there and figure out when I'm going to sell some. What the fuck? Do I ever dabble in options? Yeah. Do I? Yeah. I just mentioned covered calls and wheeling with short puts, right? So yeah, the answer is yes. Mostly the hedge positions, I sell them. I don't buy them. All right, let me mark Airbnb down. I sold some. Airbnb buy. Bought some Airbnb earlier today. For the amazing low price of 108.93. +1 Rojo, right? All right, so we'll set the alerts to buy more at 114.82, right? Or I'm sorry, we'll set the alert to evaluate when we're going to sell some at 114.82, because that, I believe, is the second time I've bought Airbnb on this move lower. As it gaps lower. Let me double check that. No, that was the first buy. What am I doing, dude? I'm not looking at, I wasn't evaluating Airbnb. I was evaluating Expedia, sorry. Wow. That was the first piece of Expedia I bought. I could have, I mean, maybe just because of that move down. All right, so we bought some Expedia. I got that marked up, right? Everybody can kind of like play along with me here. That's what I'm working on today. Underwood mentions DraftKings. I actually did buy some DraftKings already today at 1606. I mean, I guess if you consider 1%, not even. What percent is that? I don't know. It's not really when you consider. Do you think, I mean, I don't consider it a big dip when you consider the volatility in that thing. But, I mean, it really, I guess, just depends on your size. I tend to be a little bit more pragmatic when it comes to little moves. Don't excite me. Sounds like maybe you're, it sounds. All right, anyway, let's take a look at DraftKings. Just stop while you're ahead. No, I'm just distracted. Sorry. You shouldn't let tiny moves like control emotional outbursts like that. It's such a big move. Get out a little. All right, DraftKings moving lower. I bought some today. It's 1606. Most of my real emotions that I did have when I started trading are dead. Oh yeah, it'll you quickly learn, you know, playing with money, your hard-earned money, what you like and don't like emotionally. All right, 1606. Should do that. 2023, 02, 10 plus 1 row. We'll buy more at $15.17. We'll evaluate when it's time to sell some DraftKings at $16.95. That, by the way, is the first time I bought some DraftKings since selling my last piece on February 2nd for $17.32. Again, that's DraftKings Delta Kilo November Golf. I bought some Roblox this morning. I picked it up for the exciting price of $35.75. We'll evaluate when it's time to sell some at $37.72. And we will look to buy more at $33.78. By the way, internals starting to roll over a little bit again. As you can see there, that little push there. But once initial balance was set, it seems as though shorter time frame traders have moved in, and everybody that bought that move higher, thinking we were going higher, are starting to get nervous and get out of their trades. Suckers. Bought some Target. this morning. Underwood 930. Good luck in your trade. There's one thing I can appreciate. It's listening to people justify or make an excuse why they want to buy or sell a stock. Because you can always find it. All right. We'll evaluate. I'm selling some target at 178.29 and we'll buy more at 160.01. It'll be a juicer. You don't have to sell me your bags, dude. We don't like bag, or what would we call it? Bag promoting. All right, Qualcomm. Bag bragger. I like it. We bought some. Do I own options on Roblox? Hell no. I don't own enough Roblox. I don't think I'll ever own enough Roblox to buy or sell options. Maybe one day, but nah, it's Roblox is one of those stocks I just like to trade in and out of to show people that even with, you know, growth stocks, the J. Jared method works. $35.75, 2023. All right. So, sorry guys, just lost my train of thought. Qualcomm, I bought some Qualcomm today at 129.08. I look to buy more at 122.10. I'm pretty sure that's the first piece of Qualcomm I've bought since selling the last piece. It's like a Matterport stock to me. Like if that gives you like the that kind of gives you an idea of what I think about it. All right, Qualcomm marked off the list. I bought some Tesla this morning. I saw a bunch of tweets yesterday for Tesla. It was how it was like a shooting star doji, a morning star. Now it's like this is a reversal candle potentially. I'm like, just laugh at shit like that. I was like, are you sure it's not an abandoned baby? Like, or a gravestone on a high mountain doji. Why it's smart sounding. It sounds tough, decisive, and judgmental. You're not going to take management's word for anything. Not like those other idiots who just got blown up in the stock. Bearish Harami with a downward leg rollover. A figure four with a figure four leg lock. It looks like a stone cold stunner formation on the 3-day. All right, we're going to mark Tesla down here. We bought some at $200.16. We'll look to buy more at $189.55. And we'll evaluate the next sale at $210.77. That's Tesla. $316. That you just lost your ass. The question is it heading for a rock bottom? Or is it just the people's elbow? Hey, what's up, X2 Nasty X? How goes it, brother? Tesla, microchip. Bought some microchip today. That already marked Tesla down. I like Bearish Harambe. Bearish Harambe better. Bearish Harambe and a figure four leg lock on microchip here. As it forms the top portion of a nun wearing a fancy hat formation on the daily. Been on the night shift. Haven't been able to participate in recent moves, huh? It's too nasty X working the night shift. You go, young buck. Make that paper. I hope you're getting a premium for working those late hours. We'll evaluate when we're selling some microchip at $87.38. And we'll buy more. We'll buy more at 78.26. Actually, I'm going to get rid of 87.38 because this is the first buy that I've had since selling that piece. That I would sell the next piece at is it 90.01? No, 91.93. So that's when we sell that piece I just bought. 91.93 on the pullback. We got some micro strategy. Also bought some micro strategy on this move down in the crypto. This ginormous move hot lower. What a move in Bitcoin. Good morning, VAT. Taking any naps on stream lately? VAT yesterday was streaming. And he said he fell asleep on the stream. That's how exciting it was. That's how riveting and thought-provoking it was over there in VAT's channel. Everybody go check out VAT and liven it up a little. VATZQZ1. I think I spelled that right. He said he DM'd me in Discord and said he even caught a dream. That's how asleep he was. He went right into dream mode. He was dreaming of Vega and Gamma in his options code. You're only down 270 on Lyft. So far feeling pretty confident here. Yeah. Hang in there, Holmes. 3 days, right? It's going to pop in 3 days. It's going to be up 20%. How you mentioned yesterday dividend payout ratio was not as important as seeing consistent dividend increases. How long of a timeline of stagnant dividend payments before you consider it may not last? I would say the yellow flag goes higher, or the yellow flag gets raised when they go a year. When they go longer than a year raising their dividend. That's when I probably start being less aggressive accumulating. Now, what complicates things a little bit is that when COVID came along and things just dumped, a lot of companies just outright suspended their dividends. And so we were kind of flying a little blind there for a while. And I mean, I understand why they did it. You know, they just wanted to preserve as much cash because no one really knew what was going to happen there. Like everybody was thinking the worst. And so, and a lot of companies that I owned that were paying a dividend before COVID that suspended their dividend have brought the dividend back, but it's lower than it was before. So I think it gave them an opportunity to kind of reset expectations as far as dividends were concerned. That's a great question. 1 year. I start to get worried after 1 year. Like every year, I feel like a company raises their dividend. I mean, and I will say that, it's nuanced, right? C hasn't raised their dividend in a while, but C is also a lot of banking stocks. They're not allowed to raise their dividend unless they get approval to do so, right? So at this point, you just got to look at cash flow. But I'm pretty sure like banks have to get approval for dividend payouts. And I mean, it's Citigroup, man. So they've got to like pass the tests and whatever. I think some stress tests are coming up, right? Don't we have the annual stress tests for the banks, the too big to fail banks coming up? And then if they pass, they can, petition some board to increase their dividend. I think that's how it goes. All right, let's head on over to Stash. I bought a shit ton of stock in Stash this morning too. As markets continue to just chop around, my mama told me, you better chop around, chop, hey, hey, hey.